Today we have a special announcement. We have a retreat coming up on Labor Day weekend.
We do. SQC's moving into new places. We've got the Desert Rose fully renovated, and we're opening that up for people to stay there. It can house 14, 15 people fairly comfortably. We've got the Canyon Rose here, so it'll take place actually at 3 different venues. The Canyon Rose, which is where we're at today, executive sort of place that are reserved for special occasions. It's got a nice big room for us to meet at and eye-popping views, so why not bring people up here, experience what this retreat center has to offer. The Desert Rose.
Which is like a 2-year project. It took a while to renovate, and now it's ready for hosting people.
So the comfort will be there, for sure, the creature comforts. And a lot of times when a retreat facilitator is looking for something inexpensive, we really want to give something that meets the budget, relatively inexpensive for the amount of people you can have. And then it's eye-popping. Oh wow, it's like the environment sets the stage. If you've got the right environment and people are walking in going, oh, this is cool, you're on your way with the first good impression. And that's kind of what matters. So it's been 2.5 years, the Desert Rose and its rehabilitation to really make it pop. And we'll show on our Instagram some of the parties we've had,
stuff,
some of the fun events that we've had there. And of course, then we have our third venue, the Humankind Center, which is a fun place where we do Sedona Quantum Consciousness, biocharge meditation and prayer, our Frequency Friday events, and our Meditation Monday. So that'll kind of kick it off at this venue, which is right in the middle of Sedona, fun place to hang out. Have a dance party afterwards. We'll certainly make people comfortable overnight at the Desert Rose. Go up to the Canyon Rose for the day. I'm actually go deep into breath ease, right, which is my jam on, capnometry, why you want to have good chemistry, why you want to breathe with peak performance, right?
People don't know CO2 is like the #1 supplement we can get. And it's free. Well, this part isn't free, but if we learn how to keep it in our body by building respiratory fitness, it's a big biohack.
Breath, heart, brain coherence. We'll be talking about flow states, how the breath is a starting venture for bringing you more into that flow state. It's not the only way to go, but it's a good place to start working that. We talk about how to improve your meditation habit through the breath, right? Not just pranayama, but really bringing in the heart coherence, breath coherence, and even the brain coherence. We bring in the correct brainwave state when we're doing the right kind of meditation. And so, we'll have a little bit of that in the morning on the Desert Rose, biohacking. So
it's a nice transition for our first retreat is training facilitators, because longevity matters, getting the right relationships built, and then also helping people get into their dharma. It doesn't have to be cashier work, it doesn't have to be corporate work. You can start to develop more of your niche, more of your skills, and develop a relationship with us where we can get you scheduled 2-5 retreats a year potentially. And so we're trying to kick off the bat with the education, the physiological training, because it's a grind. So the biohacking, the neurofeedback, the capnometry for better breathing is to facilitate the physiological stuff that you need. There are seasons of grinding. We want to also teach about flow, which is where the flow state comes in. So it's like, okay, I got this much time in a day and my energy is naturally moving towards my goals. Check them off. We're teaching quantum joy. So when you're in that grind, maybe it doesn't quite feel like it. Maybe you up level, you upregulate to a degree.
Where you can handle that grind. Where the grind becomes not such a big deal, right? We'll talk about some desensitization so that we can be at peace with some more of those more difficult times. And then find ways to magnetize in the quantum joy. That's a pretty elevated state where we are in we're really enjoying life, right? I was in the corporate world, many of you might be as well, ready to maybe start looking at another chapter, and you don't want to leave that one right away, but you want to start thinking about this. And this is where the facilitator's retreat is great. You've got a big friend group, maybe a big corporate group, whatever it is, and you're like, oh, I think I can do this. But that leap, right, that first step is often pretty scary. And I know Nikita will be talking about a masterclass and how to be a better facilitator, how to step into that dharma. So she's pretty equipped to handle. She'll have a discussion around that subject matter. And then our goal is to make you really comfortable with filling in the gaps. Like, okay, you may have something that you want to talk about, and you don't even have to. You can just bring the friend group, but it might be something that you want to have a theme, and then we can fill in the gaps with some really cool experiences that make them go, oh wow, that was a lot of fun. In the end, people want to have, they'll remember the people that were there, the experiences they had. This might be a lot of discussion, but we're also going to find some time to cement in some learning with, you know, some of the stuff that you're going to be bringing to, which is...
We'll be hiking.
We'll definitely be doing some hiking, hitting a cool spot in Sedona. For this retreat, there'll probably be one of those. Other retreats, there'll be more, right? And of course, you as a facilitator, if you decide you want to bring in your people for a retreat, then you get to decide. And we have all sorts of a la carte options, right? Do you want sound baths? Do you want hiking? Do you want more education around certain pillars of health? Gut health, meditation practices, flow states, respiratory fitness, and endurance, peak performance, right? Ancestral health happens to be one of our wheelhouses that we're quite good at. And so we have some that are good, and we have lots of people here in Sedona. The beauty is we're well connected in Sedona, and so we'll have a lot of options, massages, anything. You could say, oh yeah, my people would like this. And we'll have added costs for those types of things. People here with so many things to offer, right, to do the inner work, to help you with some inner work, right? You know, one thing we want to make sure that it's fun, right, that people are enjoying that experience. And so, again, we're setting the stage in nice places, making sure that the price is right and affordable for this, because we're just kind of coming out of the chute here, and so we're not filled up yet. We're going to be providing an offering, an inexpensive offering to book your own retreat at the Desert Rose Retreat House. And so you'll come away with probably some pretty good new lenses, new paradigms, new ahas, and an easier ability to step into maybe that next chapter, or at least plant seeds for where do I want to go next with my life, or to fulfill it more further, right? So that maybe you're already in that direction, but this is going to help you accelerate that potential, and that's what we're about.